don't transition just for the hell of it, you know? It's a very personal thing to them. They don't do it to appeal to the other gender or whatnot.
Yeah, but let's think about it. Isn't it part of their biography? Can you really erase history and act as if that wasn't your name for a while? For example, it was another name than Rachel Levine.
Well, why do names matter so much? I mean, it's what you want to be called. It's just a title for you.
But it's part of your biography, right? It's a fact that a man who now thinks he's a woman had a family, got married.
Guys, welcome back again to another reaction video. Guys, we have a very, very interesting video in our list. So the title of this video goes like this: trans activists trying to shame Charlie. Backfires. Guys, I'm super sure you're going to love and enjoy every bit of this. So no further talking, let's dive into it and watch it out.
Hello. I had a statement to say. You were banned on Twitter or whatever because you dead named somebody. You seem kind of proud about, not proud, but it just seemed wrong to you that you were dead naming somebody. I get it. You know, if it was a mistake, that's fine.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't? Okay. Well, okay, then you're proud of it. That does not make it right. I think as generations go on, we become more accepting to things. And I think that even if you don't like somebody, it's not a good idea to normalize dead naming.
Yeah, so can you explain to our audience what is dead naming? You probably know it better than I do.
Is when somebody transitions and they choose a new name conforming to their gender. So if their name was Lisa before and they changed it to Jack, if you called them Lisa before that, or Lisa after they transitioned, that is dead naming.
What's wrong with that?
I think it's very wrong because I have a lot of trans friends. And if they were dead named, it would be, I mean, shattering to them because it's something that is so personal to them. What?
Shattering?
Yes. Yes. It's who they are now. People don't transition just for the hell of it, you know? It's a very personal thing to them. They don't do it to appeal to the other gender or whatnot.
Yeah, but let's think about it. Isn't it part of their biography? Can you really erase history and act as if that wasn't your name for a while? For example, it was another name than Rachel Levine.
Well, why do names matter so much? I mean, it's what you want to be called. It's just a title for you.
But it's part of your biography, right? It's a fact that a man who now thinks he's a woman had a family, got married, and then magically decided to no longer be a man. I was talking facts, so your problem would be with telling of a biography?
Well, I mean, it's not as deep as you think it is. It's just somebody, it's them now. And it's just being respectful.
Oh, okay, but it's being respectful by not being able to act as if they were something that they weren't. Isn't their whole identity in being no longer what they were? So it shouldn't shatter them. It should be empower them.
No.
So then why do they call themselves trans if it's not their whole identity?
Well, people don't go out saying, guess what? I'm trans.
Yeah, they do.
They just kind of exist. That's Twitter. That's Twitter. I can guarantee you.
And TikTok and most campuses and the trans groups and the trans flag and the trans parade and the trans music and the trans stuff. People say they're trans all the time. If the change is not part of their identity, then why do they call themselves trans?
Well, I mean, it's just a title. Everybody, like, our society is more, you know, we want titles for just about everything.
I agree. So I don't accept the title, and I should have a right not to accept it.
Well, everybody has a right to be respected. They haven't done any wrong to you.
No, you don't have a right to be respected. You have a right to speak. You have to earn respect in a decent society.
Okay, I'm sorry. I want to fully understand what you mean, like...
Yeah, so for example, I don't respect the Unabomber.
Okay.
That's an extreme example.
Okay.
I don't respect people that perform abortions.
Okay.
I don't respect people that medically mutilate children.
Okay.
And I don't respect someone that is taking Lupron and says they're a man all of a sudden and demands I comply. That's not the way the world works. Respect must be earned.
I think respect is just a give, like, it's a base thing. It's not like I'm going to go into this room and say, I disrespect every single one of you because you don't believe what I believe, or you're not presenting how I want.
A biography should not be eliminated because someone demands respect. For example, I can say that Muhammad Ali used to be called Cassius Clay. It's part of his life. And then he found Islam and he decided to be called something else. And all of a sudden you get this rancor and this uproar that somehow I'm being hateful and no longer worthy of a Twitter platform because I said a fact that Levine had a name and a family and was a man and then claims he's a woman. If all of a sudden history and facts can be erased, we are dangerously approaching a 1984 dystopian world control scenario that I don't think any of us should entertain. Final thoughts?
Okay, to wrap it up, my point was basically just I think it's better to normalize or not normalize, but like not put out that it's okay to do these types of things.
Thank you for being here tonight.
Okay.
Guys, oh my god, that was an interesting one. That was so awesome from Charlie Kirk. Guys, Charlie Kirk, he came prepared. Yes, he came prepared for this college student. I love the way he give them back to back. He give them back to back. He answered them. He doesn't care about their feeling. If they are going to get offended, he always spill out the truth. He always tell them the truth. Guys, Charlie Kirk is like a father. This man is a leader. Oh my god, this is really so beautiful. Guys, did you listen to the debate? My god, like, guys, I think most of these young people, I think they must have been, misled and misinformed. Guys, like, from the answer that Charlie Kirk gave to this young lady, Charlie Kirk, he was actually right. He was very right. He was very right, because, guys, like, let's be frank and she said. Let's be frank and be said. Let's call a toad a toad. Let's call a cat a cat. Let's call a rat a rat. Let's call a house a house. Let's call a food a food. Let's call a man a man. Let's call a woman a woman. Like, from the answer that Charlie Kirk gave to this young lady, even if someone transgender, even if you transgender, that is not going to change your data. I don't know how to put it. Yes, it's not going to change it. Let's say, for instance, if they should investigate back from the hospital where they gave birth to you. Let's say you are a man and you decided to become a woman all of a sudden, based on choice. If they are going to to trace, if they say, okay, let's investigate this person, let's check about this person biography, and say, okay, let's start from the hospital where they gave birth to that person. Like, if they go to that hospital, they will say, okay, so yeah, so person was born, so yeah, so time he was born as a man, or maybe he was born as a female. He was born as a man and he was born as a female, either the two of them. So even if you transgender, you see your biography is not going to change at all. It's not going to change at all. Guys, like, oh my god, I just love the way Charlie Kirk, I love his way of life. Like, because from the answer that he gave these people, he said that he do not support anything evil. He do not support those people that do abortion. He do not he do not support, and he do not respect them, because that is evil. Okay, like, even if person transgender, maybe the person was a man and the person decided to say, okay, I want to become a woman. Like, some of the people that know you before, some of them, even if some of them might just call you by your former name. They might even forget. Yes, some will actually forget that, okay, that presently you are not answering this name. They will just call you by your former name. Maybe your name is Angelica, and after the transgender, the person started answering Mike or John, most of your friends, they will just see you and they will call you by that your first name. They will say Angelica. Not that to them they are trying to insult you, but they have already forgotten, because they know you as Angelica, they know you as a female then. So to some people, it might not really be that they are trying to insult you, but they just forgot. They just forgot that you have transit and you are not longer a female or a man. So probably they might just forget and they will just call you by your old name, and I don't think that these people should get offended, because that is just the fact, that is just nature. They have known you for this. Let's say you have a schoolmate or a friend that you guys grew up together. The two of you were female and they knew that you are female. They know you by Teresa, before they will begin to have that mentality that you are no longer a female, before they will begin to to have that in mind, to be calling you to your present name, is going to be very, very hard to them. They will forget. Yes, most of them will forget. They will forget and they will call you by your old name. Maybe they are not just trying to insult you. But for Charlie Kirk, he said that he knew what he do, because the person's real name was, it was that name. Guys, like, that was really awesome. Guys, like, anyway, that is by the way. I'm so excited sharing this with you guys. I hope that as time goes on, I hope these students, these college students, they will begin to see reasons. They will begin to see reasons to every speech that Charlie Kirk has made. They will begin to see every they will begin to see truth in all what he has been teaching them. And I pray that God Almighty should be with him. Let his word yield fruit. Guys, let me know what to think about this video. Let me know what to think about it in the comment section, okay? And please, you guys know that I will always welcome your comments under the comment section. So guys, you stay tuned and see you in my next video. Bye.